from the greatest hockey arena in the world. It's a Suburban East Conference collision. White Bear Lake and Forest Lake. The battle for the paddle, at least that's what it is in the football realm. There is no paddle between the hockey teams, but regardless, it's still a fun Highway 61 rivalry between the Rangers and the Bears. Forest Lake coming into this game with a 9-11-1 record, 4-8 in the SEC. The White Bear Lake Bears, for their side, 12 wins, 7 losses, and 9-2 in the SEC. With Zach Chapman, I'm Zach Halverson, and a welcome in on a Wednesday night hockey on the horn. One of the weird things now, not only with the COVID postponements and everything else, the fact that we have a whole other varsity hockey team in this building. I can't remember what they're called.
Nope.
But regardless, it has resulted in, games being played pretty much. Vipers played out, I think, 6 out of the 7 days of the week. Now, it used to be Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. You can count on it. Now they're playing Wednesdays, they're playing Fridays, they're every other day now, and tonight no exception, obviously, and a interesting battle between these two teams, Zach.
Yeah, very interesting indeed. Forest Lake coming in 9-11-1, not the hottest streak. They didn't do so well in JV earlier. White Bear Lake, as you mentioned, it's a whole new system. You got Mounds View that joined, last year? And now you've got the team that shall not be named. And we're here now on a Wednesday evening, which usually you won't even have a hockey game unless we're talking the section semifinals. And here we are.
Yeah, it's I will say, I'm not complaining, and it's nice. I've always said that they should mix it up, especially since the Wild and you tend to usually play the Tuesday, Thursday battle. You might as well mix in some Wednesday games as well, and it's good to be here on a Wednesday night. These two teams battled here a few weeks ago, not here, up at the FLAAAAAA Sports Center up in Forest Lake. Much better building than this. Well done, Forest Lake. I know there's some Ranger fans that are tuning in tonight, and I just want to say, you guys built a really nice barn. Wish we could have done the same. The Bears beat the Forest Lake Rangers 6-1, and as we saw last week, Zach, with the Bears and the Raiders, which the Bears beat the Raiders by a double-digit margin, almost 2 touchdowns worth. Came back the following week here, and were tied late in the third and ended up getting away from Roseville, but still shows you really can't hang your hat too much on those past results.
No, you can't at all. And for White Bear Lake, too, they're coming off of another dominant victory over Mounds View that they'll have to keep in mind as they head into this one.
Fans here will stand up on these metallic bleachers, unlike the concrete bleachers back in Forest Lake. We'll take a breather, and we'll come back after the national anthem to drop the puck after this on the horn. The helmets and the gloves and the sticks getting put back on as we get ready to go. Ian Schaefer will be the goaltender for the Forest Lake Rangers. He has a record of 1-3 on the year, 87% save percentage, averaging just under 4 goals against a game. And on the other side of the ice, it's going to be Jackson Conan back in goal for the Bears, I believe. Oh, no, will it be Petman? We'll find out.
Petman was in on whatever day it was when they played Mounds View. He was in net. He's been staying strong in net.
And obviously Conan was big part of this team's success in the first part of the season with an off-ice injury. Petman took over, and then Petman will head to the bench. Jackson Conan will, in fact, go be in goal tonight for the Bears. He's got a 3-1 record, 91% save percentage. It's 905, but we'll round up to his liking. 3 goals against on his side of things. The Bears and the Royals or the Rangers, I should say, underway here at the TCO Sports Garden. And the Bears off the draw get it deep into the Forest Lake end. It's Mindorf sliding forward to center. Stolen away by White Bear Lake. Flipped back by Aiden Welch. D pass up the left side. Now given to Bishop with speed as he enters the zone. Given to the right side for Welch. He'll center one. Goes through the crease and into the corner, where it'll be tracked down by Brady Borgstad. Borgstad down to the ice. Gets back up in front of that Zamboni door. Gives it over here for Bishop. Back behind the Ranger goal. Getting there first is McKinnon. He'll slide it along for Mindorf. Mindorf from left to right across the neutral zone. Fires a shot. First save made by Jackson Conan as the Bears go off the back wall to O'Brien. And he'll skate it to center. O'Brien into the zone looking for options. Skates it to the corner. Gets it right back. Looks to center. Does so. And it's played off the stick of Nolan Road. And now another centering pass goes all the way back to the blue line. Grady Gallatin will fire a shot that's deflected in front and then tracked down and covered up by Ian Schaefer. 1 minute, 12 seconds gone in the first. Both teams with a shot on goal in the first minute of this hockey game. Bears getting some chances early. A couple of centering attempts here. Another shot off the draw, turned away. The rebound picked up by Kotzmacher. He'll go back to the blue line with it. Fired just wide of the goal by Gallatin. And into the corner, the battle ensues in front of the White Bear Lake student section. Kotzmacher trying to work free. It's knocked off his stick. Gallatin will pick it up at the blue line. Sends it through the slot area. Kotzmacher tried to cycle it down low. It's knocked away by the Rangers. They'll flip it back to the Forest Lake bench. Off the wall, picked up by Rold and pickpocketed nicely by Moss as he skates it through. Has a bit of a breakaway driving to the goal, but couldn't get a shot off as it trickled off his stick. Race for the puck is on in the corner. Big hit put on is knocked off the puck was Charlie Olson. He'll battle at the half wall. Puck comes free. Rangers have it. They go to the blue line. Goes under the stick of Gaynor, and he'll come back to pick it up, but he lost it as Kotzmacher went to go after it, but he lost it. And then coming across the red line and tripping over the blue line, I should say, was Jordan Nelson. Bears send it right back deep into the Forest Lake end. DeZurek will pick it up for the Rangers. Carrying it in. Up the left side, it's Studier. Studier fires a shot, save made, rebound loose, and then the weak angle shot goes over the goal, which is off the moorings, and I'm going to bring a face-off here in the White Bear Lake zone. The moorings, not a strong point of this rink. Everything else is pretty awesome, but there's one criticism I have of this place.
Just one, huh?
Just one criticism of an otherwise perfect barn. It's the nets that they just don't stay on the moorings too well. Rangers win the draw. They control it in the White Bear Lake zone. It's flipped down low. Middendorf handles it, tries to center. Stolen away by Rode and flipped hard off the wall, but kept in nicely by McKinnon for a moment before it's knocked off his stick, skated through center, and dumped in by Welch. Off the top of the slot, the shot by O'Brien goes wide of the goal. Aiden Welch tried to get after it, but the Rangers able to clear it to center. It's taken by Linder and dumped in deep. Gallatin will pick it up. Flips it forward here for Borgestad. Borgestad moves it in, 3-on-2 for the Bears. Borgestad slided across. Great interception there by Middendorf as he skates it behind his goal to slow things down. Middendorf now up past his blue line through neutral ice. Goes up the right side, drives to the goal, but it's knocked off his stick, and back the other way comes White Bear Lake. Joe Belisle into the Ranger zone. Cuts through, looks to center, does so. A one-time shot missing left, taken by Brady Borgstad, and the rebound kicks out and allows the Rangers an opportunity the other way, and firing a shot there was Caden Speidel, but he missed the net on the opportunity. Puck trickling at that Forest Lake blue line. Bears have to touch up as they dump it in deep. Back to grab it first is Gunnar Bright. He'll slide it forward. It finds the stick now of Speidel. Speidel got it through neutral ice, but it's knocked away, and Belisle will pick it up for White Bear Lake. He goes to the corner. Corner-to-corner pass connecting with Aiden Akins. Akins slides it along here. Now Kotzmacher at the red line takes a big hit as he enters the Rangers zone with the puck. Rangers try to clear. Coming up to help out is Akins. He'll keep it in. It's sent toward the Forest Lake goal. Back to grab it is Bright. Bright flips it forward at the blue line, and the Rangers cut through neutral ice with it, and into the zone comes Reese Moss. Moss fires a shot that ramps off a White Bear Lake stick, goes into the netting with 12 and a quarter to go in the opening period. Still scoreless here at DCO Sports Garden.
White Bear Lake so far, they've had good opportunities throughout. They've been fast to start on this game. They've given up a little bit of chances to Forest Lake so far, but nonetheless, not a bad start for White Bear Lake.
Rangers doing very well in the face-off circle as they Bears come into the zone. A centering pass broken up here by Gavin Willie. Bears keep the pressure on in front. Olsen with the one-time shot. What a save! Coming over with the pad and dropping it down and making the stop was Ian Schaefer. Olsen right on the doorstep there. Probably thought he got first blood, but Schaefer says no. And on the other end of the ice, the Bears look to break it out. Puck spinning around, tracked down by Bright, and he'll dump it in deep. Bears return it to center immediately, and then they'll dump it deep into the Rangers' end. Andrew Reif with it. Played out to center. Now into the White Bear Lake end. Middendorf centers one, stolen away by the Bears. Flipped high off the glass to the blue line. Does just escape the White Bear Lake zone. Gunnar Bright returns the favor and sends it deep into the White Bear Lake end. Bears looking to come out with it. It's Joe Belisle. Belisle gains speed, goes right to Bishop. Bishop back in the direction of Belisle. It was blocked. Goes right back to Bishop's stick, who sends it down low for Belisle. Belisle takes a big hit in the corner, keeps with it. Puck in his skates. Battle continues. It squirts free. Down low. Centering pass to the stick of Akins. Akins over left side. The shot blocked in front. Good job by Andrew Reif, but then it's stolen away by Bishop. Great forecheck by Bishop. He'll center one in front. Off the backhand, score! Aiden Welch off a phenomenal offensive zone turnover forced by Tyler Bishop. And the Bears draw first blood. Nothing fancy about that other than the fact that Bishop, or I should say Akins, Welch, we'll get to the right name in a second here, folks, but Welch comes across and could have just fired the quick shot there. Instead, was patient with it, got it to the backhand, had a wide open net to shoot at there, and finished. And a big goal to kick things off here at TCO Sports Garden.
Well, that whole goal was set up by Tyler Bishop on the forecheck there. It was a really great forecheck. Caught Forest Lake off guard, put him in a bad spot, and not the hardest of goals for Aiden Welch coming this year.
It'll be Welch's 12th goal of the year. Bishop adds his 14th assist. As the points keep coming for that line, and certainly one thing you can't take away from this Bears squad. It's a highly offensive team.
They love their speed. They love playing aggressive. Definitely offensive team.
Puck finds its way to the White Bear Lake goal. Conan will smother it. Reaching the midway point of period 1. Shots on goal 4-3 in favor of the White Bear Lake Bears. That one extra shot for the Bears right now, the difference in this one. Hard off the wall to the blue line. Played toward the goal. Olsen will kick it to the outside. Weird to have a forward make a kick save, but that's kind of what he did. As Kotzmacher gets it at the red line, skates it in, goes to his left side. A shot, Rhodes scores. Joe Belisle actually with the goal. And the Bears get 2 in about 30 seconds. Into the zone, the Rangers looking to respond, and they do. 2 quick White Bear Lake goals. On one end of the ice, Jordan Olsen cuts the lead in half on the other side. And it's 2-1. Wow. What action in this one. The Rangers get the puck off the draw. They, again, looking for the equalizer. Why not at this point? 2 goals officially in 2 minutes and 2 seconds for the Bears. And the Rangers score 9 seconds later.
Yeah, that was one quick sequence for White Bear Lake and Forest Lake. White Bear Lake, it almost looked like we were going to see them run away with this quickly.
Chance here, shot, another opportunity for Aiden Welch. Again, Bishop forcing the issue and nearly got another goal here in this crazy sequence of events in this middle part of the first period. O'Brien back to Welch. Pushed deep behind the Ranger goal before they break it out, and they have numbers. Here's Middendorf, fires a shot, and it's gloved by Conan. Great save made by the senior goaltender. Keep this a 2-1 game.
Great save from Jackson Conan. Hasn't seen much action recently, but Forest Lake, they had another chance there quickly to tie it up.
Bears lucky to have the depth they have in the goaltending position. As Nolan Rhodes skates it in, fires a shot, and a blocker save made by Schaefer. Battle in the corner. Rangers coming away with it. Cutting free is McKinnon. He'll give it to Middendorf. He'll dump it in deep. Conan. Middendorf intercepts that clear. Goes back to the blue line with it for North. North fires a shot. That misses. And then the Bears touch up after taking a penalty in the first power play of the hockey game. Will go to the Forest Lake Rangers after some more action after the whistle was blown, and heading to the box is Grady Gallatin for cross-checking. A big opportunity for Forest Lake, down a goal to tie this thing up here with the man advantage. See what head coach John Luke can draw up here. Draw one back to the blue line. Out here for DeZurek. Now to McKinnon. DeZurek fires a shot on the ice, turned away, rebound cleared by but kept in by McKinnon. A weak angle shot hits something and goes into the netting. We'll see where they put the face off here. If it went off the goal, I believe it'll come out, and it will come out. So it did hit something off the goal. Didn't know if it caught a piece of Conan or not. So 21 seconds killed, 1 minute 39 to go here in this power play for the Rangers. They get dumped the puck in. O'Brien's there first. Joe Belisle swarmed immediately. Goes back to O'Brien with it. He'll go off the shelf and out 200 feet. The Rangers will have to come back and regroup. Trying to find some open ice is Evan Zurich. Zurich will skate it through, goes up to McKinnon. Nice moves here as he enters the zone. McKinnon tried to go to his right. It was blocked in front. Bears steal it away in the slot area. And Belisle and Bishop going back and forth. Bishop shorthanded with the shot, and he can't get it on goal. Hit the side of the cage instead. But what a quick two-on-one that formed out of nowhere between Belisle and McKinnon. And on the other side, shot in tie game. It's Gavin Mindorf, the senior captain, making it 2-2.
Well, we have ourselves a game, to say the least. Viper Lake, 2 quick goals. And Forest Lake, they've come to answer. Similar chance Viper Lake had. It was a good cross-ice pass, able to convert. Rangers not out of it by any means at all.
Rangers taking advantage of their opportunities. We'll see how the Bears can respond here. Again, it was so close to being a 3-1 game, and really a 2-goal swing in about 10 seconds there. On one end, Bishop and Belisle so close to finishing. But then instead of a shorthanded goal, we have a power play goal, and the Rangers have tied it up. Gallatin intercepts a pass. He'll work it in. Fires a shot, turned away by Schaefer. Rebound picked up here by the Rangers. Skating it through some open ice is Speidel. Gain the line, he'll dump it in deep. Gallatin back first for White Bear Lake. He'll go off the back wall for Aikens. Aikens slides it forward for O'Brien, who takes a big hit. It was actually Olsen, as Nolan Road sticks out the stick with one hand and negates the icing. Clearing attempt successful for the Rangers. O'Brien back to pick up. At the red line, knocked forward here. Reese Moss into the zone for the Rangers. Centers one-time shot, right pad save made by Conan. Battle in front of the White Bear Lake bench. Around the wall, Olsen. Road helping out for the Bears. Slides it across the ice, connecting there with Borgestad. Brady Borgestad will flip it in on goal, and then trying to keep the play going was Schaefer, but the official blew it dead with 4 minutes and 9 seconds to go in period one. It's 2-2. Gallatin with a shot that hits something and out in front, goes wide. And the Rangers come out with it. Mindorf had the puck poked off his stick, but in support and dumping it in deep was Linder. Bears will break it out immediately, however. It's Tyler Bishop. He's been dangerous in this game. He'll slide it over for Akins. Akins goes down low for Borgstad, who reverses direction to the corner. Knocked off his stick. Rimmed around for Bishop at the blue line. Fired on goal by Gallatin. But it finds its way all the way through. Bounces the corner, now back behind the net. Battle continues down there. It's Aiden Welch. Knocked free by the Rangers. Back by Welch. Welch taken down behind the Forest Lake goal. We play on. Flipped up in the air to center. Glove down to his stick. That was Akins. Giving it over here for Bishop. Trying to split the D once again. Bishop driving for the wraparound and can't get it to go. Good job there. Getting the pad just in time. Ian Schaefer making his 7th save of the hockey game. Draw one by the Rangers, immediately getting it out to neutral ice. O'Brien sends it right back in. Schaefer stops it with his backhand. Forest Lake will pick it up. Gavin Willie trying to get it out. Can't do so. Good job by Kotzmacher. Second effort, also not good. Kotzmacher keeping it in, doing the work of a defenseman as a forward. Belial will fire a shot off the crossbar. Rebound trickles in. Tyler Kotzmacher from Joe Belial. And the Bears get the lead right back.
That's just a good example of throwing pucks at the net. Good things can happen. Great bounce for White Bear Lake. Kotzmacher in position. Welch's goal might have been easy for him, but that one even easier for Kotzmacher.
Well, it starts with Kotzmacher keeping 2 clearing attempts in front of him. Got the puck deep and then went out to Belial. He kept it in. Fires a shot, a very hard shot off that crossbar. He caught it clean. And then the bouncing puck was there for Kotzmacher, who was able to track it down. And the Bears much happier now as they try to make a change, and official says no to that. Played in front. Down there, Devin Willett. Joe Belial sends it behind. And the Rangers able to break it out to center. Into the zone. Blanchard fires a shot that's turned away by Conan. O'Brien with the loose change gives it over for Belial. Belial gives it to Kyle Gibson. Gibson continues the battle here at the blue line. Pushed over to Hoover. Now the Bears will regroup. Get some fresh forwards back out for the Bears. Joe Belial makes his way through. He has been dangerous here as he gets knocked off the puck. Rangers go behind the Forest Lake goal. They'll try up the right side. Nelson, cross ice pass, connecting with Blanchard, who will get it in. Left side, chance. So trying for Nelson on the back door, just doesn't connect, and the Bears work their way in with 69 seconds to go in the opening period. Bishop on goal, and it's covered up by Ian Schaefer. 5 goals between these two teams here in this first period. Certainly not lacking any action.
No, if you love offense, this is the type of game you love.
Zurich off the draw, skates it behind his goal, try to work up the left side, then cuts to his right and connecting with Linder as the Rangers enter the zone. We're on the wall is Nelson. Bears poke it free. It's Borgstad moving in. Borgstad looking for options here. He'll try a weak angle shot. Tried to pick that corner. Goes off the side of the cage instead. Now it's Welch. 26 seconds to go. Out to the blue line. Borgstad sent it down low. Bishop will get it first. Tried a cheeky little centering pass, but nobody there for the Bears to put it away. I think he even tricked out his own teammates as the puck goes down the ice with 6 seconds to go. Rangers trying for a buzzer beater. Stepping up is North. He'll fire a shot that misses the net, and time will expire on the first 17 minutes of regulation. White Bear Lake leads Forest Lake by a score of 3-2.
It's a good first period for both teams. White Bear Lake, they started strong. 2 quick goals. Forest Lake, though, they answered. Great for them to see any kind of life, any kind of fight. Obviously, White Bear Lake historically the better team. But White Bear Lake, they got a nice answer to get some momentum as they head in the locker room. Good game so far from both sides. It'll be fun to watch the rest of the way.
Certainly will this first period entertaining enough. We'll see how it sets up for the final 34 minutes of regulation. Both teams certainly impressive in their own rights, and you have one team getting more opportunities, taking advantage of those, and then you have the other team not as many, but being a little bit more opportunistic with their chances so far. We'll see how the dynamics of this one continue here throughout. Be sure to stick around, set a timer. We'll be back in about 10-ish minutes or so, so go do what you want to do. Want to thank Pods as well as Will Anderson for their support of the Horn. PodsTire.com. Love it. Pods Complete Car Care and Accessories. Scoreboard again reads White Bear Lake 3, Forest Lake 2 after one period of play. You're tuned in to White Bear Lake Boys Hockey on the Horn.
I'm Will Anderson. Graduated from White Bear Lake High School in 1991. Played hockey for the Bears for 3 years. I was lucky enough to go to the state tournament my sophomore and junior year. My thing at American Family is I believe that customer service is a lost art form. You can buy insurance from a number of different people and a number of different ways out there. If you're buying insurance online and you don't have a representative, I'd love to be that person. One of the things that makes us a little bit different is we always insure people the way we would want to be insured. So I start out with a very robust insurance package. I believe that your home is your number one asset. So you want to make sure that's very well protected. Most people would rather pay a little bit more to have great coverage. And that's what we do. We give people the options for great protection. We're on Facebook, we're on Twitter, but you can call us, text us at 612-361-7283. That's my cell phone, 612-361-7283, or WillAndersonAgency.com.
Vamos.
Hey, welcome back. Time to switch back to the browser tab that you're watching this on, or look up from your phone if you got it like Chromecasted on your TV, or I don't know how you watch. I'm interested in how you watch. Tweet us at the Horn WBL. Love to see some pictures or whatever and how you're tuning in wherever you're watching us from. The score on the Pods Complete Car Care and Accessories scoreboard reads White Bear Lake 3, Forest Lake 2. Scoring summary brought to you by Will Anderson, American Family Insurance. Aiden Welch scored at the 5:56 mark of the first. Joe Belisle scored a little over 2 minutes later at the 7:56 mark. Forest Lake responded with a couple of goals, a couple of quick ones, about 9 seconds apart. It was Gavin Middendorf at the, Jordan Nelson. Oh, wait, no, they have that wrong. I got to talk to Alex Westhead. Jordan Nelson at the 8:07 mark, and then I believe it was, they scored 2 minutes apart. Forest Lake scored 9 seconds after the White Bear Lake. I'm the one that's wrong. Alex is the one that's right. We'll get to that in a second. 2-on-1 for the Rangers, and a save made there for Conan. And the Bears get it back out to center. They'll send it down the ice. That fresh ice nearly lets it go for an icing, but just didn't have enough. The Bears keep the forecheck going. And it looks like the Rangers are going to be able to get it back out to center here. And they'll send it down the ice for an icing instead. So I apologize. Joe Belisle scored at the 7:58 mark. 9 seconds later was Jordan Nelson responded for the Rangers. And then Gavin Middendorf 2 minutes exactly after that made it 2-2. But then the Bears, a few minutes ago in the first period, Kotzmacher making it a 3-2 hockey game. That's where we stand. Or sit. Or lay back on the couch. On this Wednesday evening, some high school hockey action. Season wrapping up fairly quickly, as it always seems to.
I know, we only got this game for boys hockey. Champlin Park, Centennial, and Blaine. That's already sections.
As the shot goes out the back wall, goes on goal, save made. Champlin Park here next Tuesday. Centennial here on Thursday, and then we will be out at Aldridge Arena for a special home game. The Bears and the Bengals liking to battle at Aldridge. And historically, that was because both those teams played their section tournaments in Aldridge Arena. But the tradition still, I guess, is in effect for the Bears. But Blaine, if I'm not mistaken, is in Section 7 this year. So should be interesting to see how they do in their new section.
Yeah, it's a whole new section this year for 4AA. 9 total teams. You got teams like Minnehaha and Gentry now in it. Whole new squads.
Certainly switches up the dynamic. And with the Bears usually playing Stillwater twice in a season. Unfortunately, the only time the Bears played the Ponies earlier this year was back in December 7th, a 3-2 loss to the Ponies, and looks like we're going to have a power play now for Forest Lake. In the box is Charlie Olson. I say it's unfortunate because I think from all accounts, even from the other side of things, in terms of how the officiating went, there was an incredible amount of penalties. The players really didn't decide it, and it's not to say the Ponies didn't deserve to win, because I think you could have made the argument they did. Certainly, it just was tough to watch and tough to know for sure, just because on both sides there were just penalties galore. They didn't have any sort of room at all to make any sort of moves. out there as Conan makes a good save.
Yeah, that Stillwater White Bear Lake game, it's hard to get any game flow going. Maybe you have a couple minutes and then you'd have a arm up, another 2-3 minutes, arm up. It was not the most exciting hockey game for White Bear Lake this year, to say the least.
Bears trying to kill off this power play. It's Joe Belisle hard off the wall. All the way down the ice it'll go. Schaefer will try to play it away from Bishop as best he can. Forest Lake back the other way into the zone now. Drop pass by McKinnon. Connects with Zurich, who fires a shot, and making the save is Conan. Rangers keeping the pressure going. To Zurich, fires a shot that's blocked and then cleared out by White Bear Lake. 44 seconds left on the man advantage. Of course, the Rangers 1 for 1 so far. They tied it up earlier with a power play goal. We'll see if they can do it again. Right side, nice moves. Driving to the goal was Mindorf, but he's forced behind instead. Now, weak angle shot, trying to shovel it in there on the right side, but the Rangers couldn't get it to go. And back out, clearing attempt broken up by the Rangers in the first try. Second try does just get past to Zurich, and the Bears will be full strength. Great penalty kill for the Bears after some really good opportunities for the Rangers. So 1 for 2 now in the power play. The Rangers without a penalty thus far, as the puck is picked up at neutral ice by Welch. Welch centers one. Bishop with the one-timer, and it's turned away by Schaefer. Cross to Belisle. He'll go off the wall for Welch. Welch driven hard into the aforementioned wall, and the Rangers come away with it. Saltness tried to clear, stopped up by the Bears. Another try here, as it was Aiden Aikens that time firing a shot that caught some traffic in front, went up in the netting behind, stops play with 12:06 to go in the middle frame. Shots even at 14 apiece. Blaine Bengals indeed are in the Section 7 AA this year. They join Andover, Grand Rapids, Forest Lake, Kosciuszko Carleton, Coon Rapids, Northern Edge, Duluth Marshall, Anoka, and of course the Kings of Section 7 for many, many years, but not recently, especially with the departure now of Mike Randolph. The Duluth East Greyhounds. Bears into the zone. Bishop over right side. Chance. Joe Belisle nearly put it away with some nice moves, but his backhand shot doesn't go. Another try in front for the Bears. Spinning around. Bishop couldn't pull the trigger. And the Rangers will flip it forward. They keep it going. Here's Reese Moss into the zone. Moss cuts to his left, tries to center, goes off the skates of O'Brien. Bishop caught the pass, let it go, and then the clear by the Rangers is just successful as Welch carries it in offside. So Bengals not getting much out of the late season game out at Aldridge, but the Bears obviously going to get used to that Aldridge ice before the section tournament. The section quarterfinal will be on the Horn, whoever the Bears play. All, of course, pending seeding. And then if the Bears do move on, which you hope they do, they will play The rest of the games at Aldridge Arena, the semifinals and finals. On Wednesday and Friday of that week, could be wrong, I believe it's March 2nd it would be the semifinal.
It is March 2nd.
Quarterfinal will be February 26th. And we have an idea of what the time of the game would be, but we don't want to share it quite yet because we don't know if it's confirmed. Here's Nolan Road. If you want to know that, the Horn WBL on Twitter, the Horn WBL on Facebook. We will share that as soon as we get it. But again, we still have a few more games of the regular season to get to first. But it's hard not to look ahead to that Section 4 AA tournament. We mentioned the changes in 7 AA. 4 AA has some changes as well. You got your normal Stillwater, White Bear, and Hill Murray, and Woodbury, and Tartan, and Roseville. After that, Eastridge, Gentry, and Minnehaha Academy. So a couple academies joining the fun in 4 AA.
Yeah, and Minnehaha and Gentry too. Both got combined programs. I know Minnehaha players from DeSalle High School or De La Salle, and also North. Obviously, their program dissipated, and now that's where they go play is for Minnehaha.
The co-ops there making up a 9-team section. As a shot from the top of the circle taken there by Aiden Welch is turned away again by Schaefer. He has been rock solid in this second period after a first period in which we saw a lot of scoring, particularly in the middle part of it. It has since cooled off a bit. Shot bounces off a body, and it's finished off the backhand of Aiden Welch. A weird tic-tac-toe shot from the point, hits a body in front, bounces down, lands right in front of Welch, who puts it away. And he gets his second of the game, make it 4-2 White Bear Lake. Lyle keeping it in with his skate. Sends it behind. Bishop racing after it. Charlie Olson flips it down low for Kotzmacher, who tried to shovel it back out in front, but instead it's skated behind the Forest Lake goal. In Olson skates. Kotzmacher comes free with it. Cycles it back down for Olson. Olson goes off the wall in the direction of Belial, but it's out of his reach, and coming out to pick it up is Conan. He'll give it over here for Grady Gallatin. Gallatin to his left. Connects with Belial. Belial skating quickly through neutral ice. Will carry it deep in the corner. Looks for Road. Rimmed around the wall here and out to center. Flipped 85 feet over for Olson. Olson behind his goal. Goes off the wall to himself. Tried to do it again. Did so again, but the Rangers poked it off his stick. Road trying to support. Can't do so. Here come the Rangers. Backhand pass goes all the way through that dangerous slot area, but the Rangers couldn't find a stick to put on. The Bears will skate it out, and it's Olson who'll send it on goal offside. The whistle blown with 8:06 to go, with the Bears in the lead 4-2. Akins sends it deep behind that Forest Lake goal. Turned over. Bishop trying to pick a corner. Instead found glass. Read that pass like a book, but couldn't get the shot he wanted. O'Brien will step up to keep the puck in. The Rangers, however, force it past him. Akins will come back to grab it for White Bear Lake. Opens up, finds O'Brien. Rangers steal it right back. Down the ice it goes. Took a nice Forest Lake bounce as Mindorf goes hard into the wall. O'Brien will flip it around. Kept in, fired hard on goal nicely by Gunnar Bright. Man, he ripped a snapshot from the blue line that nearly found its way in. Conan making the save, and here come the Bears. Drop past Bishop. Knocked away by the Rangers as they try to get some numbers the other way, but Belial keeping it in front of them and stopping what could have been easily a breakaway, if not a 2-on-0. Rangers come away with it again. Cutting through, here's Middendorf. He'll fire a shot that's turned away into the corner. Back out to the blue line, it's Bright. It's knocked off his stick, and out come the Bears. It's Josh Hoover. Hoover moving it in, knocked away. And then coming out in support, helping out is Gibson. He'll get it to the corner, but it's stolen back by the Rangers. Speidel cuts his way through. Poke check put on nicely by Willett. Back here for Belial. Belial sends it toward the goal, knocked away by the Rangers. They'll try to clear. It's knocked back in by the Bears. Behind the Forest Lake goal, it'll be grabbed here by Bright. Bright trying to clear, intercepted by Rode. Rode on his backhand, passes it across, and Willett nearly put it away, but making the save is Ian Schaefer. Devin Willett will record his fourth shot on goal of the year. Head coach Tim Sanger giving that fourth line some ice time out there, and they did a very serviceable job at their opportunity. Akins. Taken by Olsen, fires a shot, hits a stick, and goes over the Forest Lake goal. Moss tried to clear. O'Brien keeps it in. Races on. O'Brien steps up. Gives it over for Rode, who fires a shot that is skied high and wide. Akins backhands it to the corner. Rangers clear it to center. Akins pokes it over for O'Brien. O'Brien skates it back in. Clearing attempt. Baseball batted out of the air by Olsen, and then it trickles off his stick. Some numbers here for the Rangers as they work their way in. Sent on goal, spinning and firing a shot. Making the save was Conan as it's flipped up in the air to center. Olsen battling in front of his bench. Came away with it and got it in front. Backhanded in. Tyler Bishop. Make that Tyler Kotzmacher with the goal. 5-2 White Bear Lake. What an effort by Charlie Olsen. And that's another goal for Kotzmacher, who, I mean, let's just say it. Don't want to take anything away from Kotzmacher's play today, and that was another great goal of his, but that's another goal there where it was earned long before Kotzmacher had the puck. Last time it was Belial who fought his way through with the puck and kept it in on a couple of clearing attempts. That one, a hard-fought battle in front of the White Bear Lake bench. Olsen came away with it and found Kotzmacher, who put it away to make it 5-2 late in this second period. Here come the Bears. Welch fires a shot wide of the Ranger goal. Forest Lake able to respond in the first period. They have been held off the board in this second period as Conan makes another save and drops that glove down on the ice. So now we have 2 multi-goal scorers here in this 5-2 hockey game. Kotzmacher and Welch, each with 2 apiece. Joe Belisle with the other goal. He also has a couple of assists as well. Heck of a game for Joe Belisle. It was about as offensive of a defenseman as you'll see.
Kind of reminds me of Matt Dumba in a way.
O'Brien skates it up the ice, but a little too excited there was Josh Hoover, and Bears whistled for offside. Olsen trying to get it off the draw, is poked off his stick, but O'Brien helping out. He'll send it into the Forest Lake end before it's cleared out to center. Stepping up and firing it deep, Aiden Akins. Wristed hard off the corner boards by the Rangers. Akins will step up to keep the play alive for the Bears, and then a shot from Kotzmacher doesn't get to the goal, but the Bears picking up that loose puck, they'll work it around the perimeter. One-time shot by Olsen is whiffed upon. Bears keep possession. Kotzmacher reversing direction, goes hard off the wall in the direction of Akins, who will swat it forward for Olsen. Olsen does the same thing, gives it, and he gets it right back, fires a shot, making the save with Schaefer. Rebound kicked out. Nolan Rode with it. Rode trying to get a stick on it, but it's lifted out and then cleared out this center by the Rangers. Hand pass called on Olsen. Went off his glove to Rode as the Bears entered the zone. That'll bring a face-off into the White Bear Lake end. 2.5 to go in the second period. Flipped up, out of play, just out of the reach of a White Bear Lake student who, they throw it back on the ice. Come on.
Nobody keeps the puck anymore.
They got to keep the puck. They have plenty of pucks. And if anybody at White Bear, that the team has a problem with me saying that, I will gladly donate whatever you guys want me to allow these fans to keep these pucks. Bishop to his right. Shot missing to the right of the goal. Pressure continues in that corner. Poked out high. Borgstad to his right. The one-time shot from Gallatin turned away. Rangers working their way up the ice. It's Reese Moss. He'll center one, goes through. Bishop will pick it up. Bears have numbers the other way. Tyler Bishop to his left. Now back to the right. A shot from Akins is turned away. That was Borgstad, actually. Now to O'Brien. O'Brien's shot that hit some shin pads out in front. He'll be forced to come back to pick it up, and he does so. Spins and fires a pass to Borgstad on the far side of the ice. Borgstad flips it up in the air, bounces on goal, and then finally covered up. Good forecheck put on by White Bear Lake. Gibson tried to steal it away. Bright in for Forest Lake. O'Brien handing it over to Akins, who returns the favor. Mindorf steals it away. Gavin Mindorf with the drop pass to Linder. Linder back in the direction of Mindorf. It's in his skates. Trying to jam at it here was Linder, trying to get it free to get a shot off, but Bears just Swatted to the outside and into the zone they come. Olsen knocked away. Nice hard pass from Linder. Tried to connect with Middendorf. Couldn't do so. Swatted at here by Linder. Another one-handed poke. Bears steal it back. It's Olsen to Rode. Right side for Kotzmacher. Kotzmacher back to Rode. Knocked off of his stick, but he gets it right back in the corner. Now sends a hard pass as time expires on period number 2. 5-2 is the score. White Bear Lake leads the Forest Lake Rangers on the Pods Complete Car Care and Accessories scoreboard.
Well, I absolutely forgot it was the second period. I'm not going to lie to you, Zach. I was having a little too much fun with the camera. But White Bear Lake, nonetheless, great second period for them. Great response. Forest Lake, they put up a great fight in the first period, and they come out here, and so far they've been proving that they're the better team on the ice, but we'll see how the final 17 goes.
It was a 6-1 result when these teams last met back on January 5th up at the Forest Lake Sports Center.
Not too far off then, not too far off. One less goal right now for White Bear, one more for Forest Lake.
See what happens in the third. The Will Anderson American Family Insurance scoring summary in that second period. 2 goals, both for White Bear Lake, both second goals of the game for each player in Welch at the 7:34 mark. And then Tyler Kotzmacher at the 12:12 mark, making it 5-2, 0 goals for the Rangers in the middle frame. We'll see what happens in the final 17 minutes of regulation. Stick around. We'll see you very, very soon for the third period. You are watching White Bear Lake boys hockey on the horn. All thanks to Pods Complete Car Care and Accessories. For more, podstire.com.
I'm Will Anderson. Graduated from White Bear Lake High School in 1991. Played hockey for the Bears for 3 years. I was lucky enough to go to the state tournament my sophomore and junior year. My thing at American Family is I believe that customer service is a lost art form. You can buy insurance from a number of different people in a number of different ways out there. If you're buying insurance online and you don't have a representative, I'd love to be that person. One of the things that makes us a little bit different is we always insure people the way we would want to be insured. So I start out with a very robust insurance package. I believe that your home is your number one asset. So you want to make sure that's very well protected. Most people would rather pay a little bit more to have great coverage. And that's what we do. We give people the options for great protection. We're on Facebook, we're on Twitter, but you can call us, text us at 612-361-7283. That's my cell phone, 612-361-7283, or willandersonagency.com.
Welcome back to the greatest hockey arena in the world, TCO Sports Garden. White Bear Lake leading the Forest Lake Rangers by a score of 5-2. Third period action coming up in just moments. Conan leading his team out. Ian Schaefer leading his squad out from the spacious and luxurious locker rooms below us here.
Are they really?
They were at one point, and then they cut
really?
a lot of them in half. And didn't put showers in any of them. But that's fine. It was good. There's one complaint I have about this place. One, and an otherwise perfect facility.
Yeah. Go TCO/Vadnais Sports Garden.
No, not slash. It's TCO Sports Garden.
Oh.
I don't know how to counteract the static electricity that kids are generating as they run across the. We got to ground it, I think.
I don't know.
And I don't know how to ground
length for that.
That's hot. Yeah, I don't know. Might have to unplug it eventually if it gets bad again. Or we can just start tripping kids as they run by, and that'll teach them a lesson.
We can take the tape off of our wires there and just one by one.
I never got you tape. Thanks for reminding me.
Yeah, my bad. Oh, we're almost out of the duct tape now, too. I mean,
are we really?
Yeah.
I'll put in an order right now. Amazon Prime. It'll be here in 2 hours. Probably should have it sent to your place, so why don't you give me your address? Don't worry, nobody's listening.
Nope.
We're back underway. The Rangers have the puck in their zone. They had it for a moment, then they sent it to the White Bear Lake, and nobody touched it. And for those of you new to the game of ice hockey, that results in what's called an icing. So, face off in the Forest Lake zone. That fresh ice, got to watch out for it. Very, very slick.
It's already not the greatest ice to begin with.
Yeah.
You got fresh ice, and you can create your own slip and slide out here.
There's one blemish in an otherwise perfect facility. The ice hasn't always been the best, but it's gotten better, I will say. It's gotten better over the years. This place was, puck bounce central for a while. Playing in it wasn't fun, but they've definitely fine-tuned it. And that's one thing about Ramsey County I will give them credit for, is that at least they've been the best operators of this facility over the years. Backhand shot, oh man. What a goal. Brady Borgstad just tunks it under that crossbar. No stopping that. It's 6-2 White Bear Lake.
What a goal for Brady Borgstad. Make matters even better for the first line here with him scoring. Each one of the first line forwards now have a goal in this game. Welch, Bishop, and Borgstad all in company with a goal.
Buy again, Real USA professional grade gaffer tape, not grapher. Rangers one-handing it to neutral ice. Belisle just flailing, getting that puck back into the Forest Lake end. He'll get it again in neutral ice, and then he'll flip it again into the Forest Lake zone. Not going to believe what just happened next. Rangers send it out. Jordan Nilsson sends one over the White Bear Lake goal. Rangers steal it away with a good chance here, and Conan will thwart that opportunity. And Cart. Do you want one or two? Two? Okay. You'll do some lacrosse games, right?
Yeah, but lacrosse is up in the booth.
True. We'll just tape stuff for the sake of being taped.
We got make a tape ball again and try
That's true.
playing basketball.
We
after
should never
hours.
do that again. Actually, that was a horrific display of talent that we've got the opposite of the word talent. Is there an antonym to talent?
I think that's what should be put in the comment section. What's the best antonym for talent?
Well, here it is. It's Zach Chapman. Wow. Oh, wow.
And that is my cue to leave. Have fun tearing down.
No, we have fun here, I think. Puck pushed into the zone. It's Josh Hoover with the puck. Rangers fighting their way to neutral ice and drawing a penalty in the process. A hold, a hook. We'll see what the official motions here. Hooking is going to be the call. We're going to get some microphones for these officials, you know?
Have like the NBA does where they have like a tap in where they push a button and they
No,
can.
man, like the NHL does with the wireless pack and everything. Not everything's
Yeah,
basketball.
yeah,
Hockey's
It's a
great,
sport.
too.
This is where we miss Gabe too. Gabe, big hockey guy. Me, I'm trying to figure out what to say in a world I never really grew up in. Sadly,
Yeah, that's too bad.
it is too bad.
You do great on the basketball coverage, by the way.
Thank you.
You got a game coming up at all you want to promote?
Yeah, we have a game tomorrow against Eastridge.
Ooh.
Check it out, especially if you want to see a D1 athlete in Jack Janicki.
Yeah, you got an offer from Harvard, I believe.
Yeah.
You saw that, so.
That's his fifth D1 offer now, or sixth. Pardon me, this is sixth.
Another penalty called, and this time it'll be Forest Lake's first time in the penalty box. Not too happy about it is Kyle Blanchard.
Four-on-four hockey now between White Bear and Forest Lake. It's the second time both of these two teams have seen 4-on-4. Nothing resulted in the last time it happened.
Back in come the Bears here at that wide open spaces of 4-on-4 hockey. Belial seems like one of those players who could take advantage of it. So is Bishop, who fires it in. Belial, his third assist of the hockey game. Bishop with another one.
Number 2 for Tyler Bishop. And it's a great shot up high. And that's going to result in Schaefer. His night's over.
So Schaefer will head into the bench. Jacob Ford will take over.
I have to say this is a really good answer for White Bear Lake after the game against Moundsview. I believe it was 8-1 was the final score, or 6-1. Nonetheless, they played really good and dominant, and they've come out here, and instead of playing down to their opponent, they've come out and played White Bear Lake hockey.
Bishop with his 17th, first of the game, I should correct myself. And now Olsen from his skate to his stick, and then a nice save made by Ford. .30 left in the 4-on-4. The Bears will have 35 seconds of power play time as soon as Hoover is freed from the box. Olsen will have it here, one-on-one into the zone. Fires a shot, and we'll test Ford right away.
One thing I'm finding interesting, too, White Bear student section is basically cleared out of here, and Forest Lake still have a strong showing. You know, they're down by 5 right now.
Yeah, man, it's too bad. I wish It's one thing we never did back when I was here. We stood the whole game and we stayed the whole game. And here come the Rangers moving in, and a backhand shot. What a save made by Conan. And I think one kid clapped over in that student section. Anyway, keeps us a 7-2 hockey game.
Wonderful save from Jackson Conan, keeping him out, reaching with his right pad there as he was going down low. Momentum killer as Forest Lake. Over 5 minutes now gone, and they're still trying to climb back into it.
Here's Grady Gallatin. Tried to slide it to his right. Knocked away. O'Brien coming down to help out. Bishop handling it here. Knocked free by the Rangers. Middendorf gains the line, sends it on goal. Conan makes a save. Alex Westad will find that shot button on the official score sheet. And will add one and add a dot to about the center ice face-off circle. Both teams now full strength. On that Pods Complete Car Care and Accessories scoreboard, it's 7-2 in favor of White Bear Lake as a high stick is called. And the face-off will return to the White Bear Lake end of the ice. Draw one by the Bears. Akins works it around here. Played out by Hoover. He'll give it to Willett. Willett driving in, forced to the corner. Puts a big hit on a man in the corner. Willett comes free, knocked away from his stick, back to the blue line. Stopped up by Akins. He'll go to his left. Belisle with the shot that's blocked, but he gets it right back. Belisle behind the goal. A broken stick out there. Some debris, and then the hand goes up, and I believe another power play is coming up for Forest Lake. Boarding is going to be the call, and Hoover will go back to the penalty box.
Back-to-back trips for Josh Hoover. Little undisciplined. Which is a little rare to see from him. He's usually been one of the more disciplined players. You don't see much in the box, but back-to-back mistakes and starting to build a relationship with the sin bin.
He'll get it on Friday.
Perfect.
We just made an Amazon order on the air. Nothing better. Shot. Missing. And then it might have, I don't know what the whistle was for there. Did it catch a piece of a White Bear Lake Bear on the bench? Or maybe it caught a piece of the netting. Regardless, face-off is going to be in the White Bear Lake zone, and it's won by the Rangers here, keeping with the power play. Back out to Dzurek. Cross-ice pass connects. Right side shot by Middendorf is turned away. Back to Dzurek at the top of the point. Now over for McKinnon. Dzurek fires a shot, gloved and covered by Conan. 89 seconds left in the power play. Pass goes all the way through. Bishop steals it. Cuts his way through. Bishop moving in and sends a backhand shot just wide of the Forest Lake goal. 69 seconds remain in the power play for Forest Lake as they make their way through neutral ice. They'll set up shop here now to Zurich to his right. A shot, pad save, rebound, and wanted a save by Conan. He sends the goal off the moorings, but well earned. Net off moorings. He kicked that pad out quickly and made the stop, and he stonewalled Gavin Mindorf.
That is the second big-time shot here within the span of 4 or 5-ish minutes for Jackson Conan with that right pad, able to kick it out and He's not letting any pucks get by, even with this big margin for a lead for the Bears.
Lyle. Now it's Nolan Road with a shot, looking for that Hattie. Can't get it there. Down the ice it goes. Hard off the wall. Conan will track it down and covers up. 35 seconds to go in the power play. 9 minutes and 8 seconds to go in the hockey game.
How many goals does Tyler Bishop have?
17.
I meant this game.
One.
One?
Yeah, we said 2 earlier. It was actually 1 because Kochmacher has 2, and I thought Bishop might have. He's been around the puck so much, I just assumed he had one already, but he didn't.
Bishop had 2. He could have a chance to go back-to-back games with a hat trick.
Well, unfortunately, it's not meant to be. I will say, though, Kotzmacher and Rode on the or Welch, I should say. Aiden Welch on the hat trick watch. 5 seconds left in the power play for the Rangers, trying to capitalize here late. Willett steals it away. Hoover out of the box, full strength is White Bear Lake, and they ice it right away. Feels like there should be a grace period, but I get it. Bears get it out of the zone. Bishop fires a shot. That's a save made there for Jacob Ford. Back out high for Borgstad. He'll send a shot that's redirected over the goal off the stick of Bishop. He'll track it down here on the right side. A one-time shot. Another save made by Ford. Andrew Reif tried to clear, kept in, fired on goal immediately by O'Brien, but it didn't get there. Another clearing attempt kept in by O'Brien. He'll send it to the corner. Pass in front, just misses Bishop, who will get the puck back in the corner. It skipped off his stick. He'll try to get after it again. Rangers try to clear. Welch gets in the way of it, and he'll send it over, but the Rangers finally mustered it away, and then some pushing and shoving, and officials will have some sorting out to do here. Aiden Welch will not get his hat trick. Tyler Bishop will not get his second goal of the game as he is sent off. In the penalty box is Brady Borgstad.
I didn't exactly see what happened. Was it?
It seemed relatively harmless, and it just blew up real quick. And again, the officials in that semicircle talking it over here, and they're going to get a pen and a piece of paper to write everything down. Both coaches in the corner of the bench trying to listen what they can here, but I'm sure they will both get explanations as to what the calls are. Tend to see this from time to time. Again, tempers flare and emotions boil over, and hope, of course, for both teams that there is no discipline after this game. But being that it is the third period, not totally certain of the rules for game misconducts in the high school league. Other leagues, some of them I've heard where you get a penalty in the game misconduct in the third period, you're out for the next game. Sometimes it doesn't even matter what happens in the game or what time part of the game it is. You're out for the entirety of the next game, and of course the Bears don't want that with only a few games remaining in this 2021-2022 campaign. The officials continue to try to work things out, and they are going to actually get into the penalty box, most likely to help Alex Westad, the public address announcer, DJ, and official scorer, figure this mess out. And now the officials have worked their way over to the White Bear Lake bench to talk with head coach Tim Sager and assistant coach Chris Anderson. Head coach John Liu for the Rangers will look on. I'm sure he will get his own explanation as well.
Yeah, this will be interesting how this all plays out.
As far as I can tell, no Rangers have made their way to the locker rooms yet. And the official now gets off the ice and goes and talks with John Ludy. Here we go. Malachi McKinnon, 2 minutes for roughing. Matthew Linder, 2 minutes for unsportsmanlike conduct and a 10-minute misconduct. For White Bear Lake, Aiden Welch, 2 minutes for roughing. And an additional 2 minutes of roughing and a 10-minute misconduct. Tyler Bishop, 5-minute major for charging in a game misconduct, so he will probably be out for the next game. So Aiden Welch with a double minor and a 10-minute misconduct. So that's the key there. Welch should be back for the next game. I can't confirm that Bishop is out for the next game, but I'm almost certain that is the case. So officials talking it over. I think they're trying to figure out. And Linder will stay in the penalty box, as will McKinnon, because I believe Linder was only given a 10-minute misconduct. It will be a 5-minute major, so that game misconduct, 5-minute major. Brady Borgstad will serve that 5-minute major for the Bears. And again, Tyler Bishop and Aiden Welch are out of this game. I believe, with Welch, that's 14 minutes. So even if this game did go to overtime, I think he would be technically eligible to come back. But regardless, 5-on-4 for the next 5 minutes. Brady Borgstad actually will not be serving. It'll be Kevin Laska serving that penalty for Bishop. So power play now for the Forest Lake Rangers. Reese Moss with it here. Back out high for DeZurek. Right side connects with Mindorf. Now to DeZurek. He'll fire a shot. Bouncing puck around that goal mouth. Bears steal it away. Olsen will send it down the ice to kill the first 30 seconds of this power play. Just 4 minutes and 30 seconds remain. DeZurek. Some nice moves as he enters the zone. Pass in front. Chance shot. Nice stick poke check there. Put on by Grady Gallatin. Might have stopped a goal, and then the puck finds its way into the netting over the glass.
Well, this will be the very interesting next 4 minutes and 16 seconds to see Forest Lake can climb back into this major. You never know what can happen. It's a 5-goal lead, but you never know.
Of course, for those of you unaware how majors work, the Rangers can score as many times as they want. There is no out of the box after, so they can mount some sort of pressure here. Could pull off a miracle. Here's a chance. Wrap around, and Conan makes the save. Whistle blowing immediately. It might be because the net came off. Bears able to clear it down the ice. Zurich sends a pass that goes right through the stick of Jordan Nelson, and they'll go for an icing. A weird conclusion to this game with under 6 to go now. The Bears clear it down the ice once again. About 3 minutes to go in that power play. Worked up the ice by Mindorf. Mindorf cuts to his left, curls to the outside with it. Looks for options, finds one. Gavin Gaynor out there for the Rangers as the puck escapes the White Bear Lake zone. Gavin Willie will play it deep. And the Bears clear it down the ice. 2.5 to go, so half the major killed for the Bears. Under 5 to go in the third. Tyler Kotzmacher trying to maneuver his way through, trying to force a turnover, does so, takes a hit in the process. And the Rangers come in, they fire a shot that's turned away, rebound loose, a backhand shot. Conan making the save and covering it up with 4:24 to go in the third. Out of the box after his coincidental minor, I believe. That's Molokai McKinnon. So that was a 2-minute coincidental with Welch. And again, Welch has just made his way to the White Bear Lake dressing room, along with Tyler Bishop. Poke check. Charlie Olson takes a big open ice hit. The Zurich, very physical team is this Forest Lake Rangers squad. They'll claw their way back here into the White Bear Lake end. Back out high to the Zurich, who I'm pretty sure has been out there the entirety of this 5-minute major. He'll fire a shot that hits a body, goes harmlessly to the corner. And then the Bears clear it back down the ice. The Zurich logging about a 4-minute shift right now, at least. They'll send it down the ice. Jordan Nelson flips it up in the air. Puck cleared by the Bears. Back down the ice it goes. O'Brien behind the goal for Kotzmacher. Stepping up is Nelson. He'll center one. It's intercepted by Rode. Rode trying to split this D. Rode moving in, fires a shorthanded shot that goes wide. O'Brien coming down to help out as well. Half minute to go in this power play for the Rangers is a long one. And unfortunately for Forest Lake, not very productive one. As maybe one last rush here with 10 seconds to go. It's Moss moving in. He'll fire a shot. That's a pad save for Conan. 3, 2, and 1. The penalty is over. The Bears back to full strength. Kotzmacher will let it go to center. Middendorf backwards here. Pass up the left side to McKinnon. McKinnon open up here. Goes back to his right. Willie turned over. Kotzmacher off the glass and in. Just over 2 minutes remain in this hockey game. Bears force a turnover at their blue line. Here comes Gibson moving in. Gibson across, tried to find Willett. Just missed, intercepted there nicely by Gavin Willie, and back come the Rangers. As good of a look as this line has seen all day. And back out come the Bears. It's Joe Belisle. Belisle working in. Across, fires a shot, and making the save is Ford. With 93 seconds to go in period number 3. Rangers got it just out. Bears send it right back in. Olsen trying to put a body on a guy. Puck did come free. Kevin Laska tried to center, knocked away. And the Rangers will dump the puck in. Just over a minute remains here in this third period. That's Thomas Hinder connecting with Olsen. Back to Laska, who sends it through the crease and just wide. Nolan Rode out to neutral. Olsen will pick it up. Sends it on goal. And that'll stop the clock with 29.3 seconds remaining in the third. Rangers look to clear. Battle continues at that blue line as the Bears will kill the remaining seconds off the clock. And final score here at TCO Sports Garden. The Bears defeat the Rangers by a score of 7-2. It'll be their 13th win of the season. The Bears will have about almost a week break here. Rest up. Champlin Park comes to town next Tuesday. Battle the Bears here at the TCO Sports Garden. That game will be a 7:30 puck drop here on the Horn. Also on the Horn, 2 days after that, the Centennial Cougars battle the Bears next Thursday, and then the 2022 regular season concludes Saturday, February 19th against Blaine at Aldrich Arena, and a week after that, the section quarterfinal. We believe, unless things go haywire at that seeding meeting, that the Bears will have a home game in that quarterfinal, as Section 4 has elected to do home sites for the top seeds in the section quarterfinal. So TCO Sports Garden, 3 out of the next 4 games will be here, and all 4 of the next games will be right here on the Horn. Zach Chapman, your final thoughts?
I thought the Bears, they did a really good job. Really impressive that they were able to kill off the 5-minute major. Not a whole lot for me. Not the greatest, but
yeah, and certainly the officials here talking with head coach Tim Sager as he will share his thoughts, and we'll hopefully get an update. I believe, again, can't confirm, but I don't think Tyler Bishop will be playing Champlin Park next Tuesday, as controversy there erupted. And
that was a wild ending, too. Hopefully he'll be able to go, but if not, I'm not totally for sure on how good Champlin Park is, but either way, he'll for sure be missed in terms of his scoring ability and playmaking ability. His leadership
Champlin
as well.
Park with a 12-7-1 record. They have will host Duluth East on Thursday.
So very similar to us. We are now 13-7. And could be a battle for who's going to get win number 14 potentially.
Possibly. We will certainly see. So appreciate those of you for tuning in on this Wednesday night. For Nick Shaughnessy, Zach Chapman, I'm Zach Halverson. Have a great evening out there, and we will be back with basketball tomorrow night. Boys basketball, East Ridge and White Bear Lake, live from South Campus. We hope to see you then. Have a great evening. This has been White Bear Lake Boys Hockey on the Horn. All thanks to Pods Complete Car Care and Accessories and Will Anderson and American Family Insurance. Have a great night, everybody.